Hello Leo, welcome to the Mellow Universe. I am Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Leo for the 5th to the 11th of July. Hello Leo, I trust you're all well, beautiful Leo. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. What's happening for Leo? What's going on for Leo this week? Laziness, the Lovers, participation, beyond illusion, and politics. Okay. Leo with laziness. Hardly a card I'd associate with you, Leos. And I feel what this means is settling. Okay. Leo, there is much more to you, and it's as if, wow, and this is on a huge spectrum I'm feeling here. So I'm going to go into different frequencies to explain or to try and bring more messages. So there's much more to you, and Spirit is asking you to expand your mind this week, to be really more open, for there's much more to you, and you're almost coming into this expansion. So it's not only that Spirit's asking you to do so, you're coming into this expansion. It's what you've been working on. It's really what you've been working on. It's been this whole journey of you, actually. And this week, you're really going to come into almost the opening, the expansion of you. There's so much more to you. So this can work in several different ways. For example, if you think, oh, I am 60, it's time for me to retire, Spirit's saying, and then do what? Because even though maybe you've accomplished everything, maybe you have this beautiful dream home and now you think it's time to retire, Spirit's saying, but there's so much more. There's so much more. Allow yourself to grow. The fact that you're still here in this physical experience means there's still more for you to explore. It doesn't mean you have to still work. It doesn't mean that you still have to do, you have to work as hard. But I'm feeling that some beings, if, for example, if now you've decided, now you have kids, your kids need to look after you, and Spirit's saying, why would you then take away, why would you release your power to the kids? Why would you release your divine sovereign energy? Why would you decide that, okay, I'm no longer tapped into source energy, the kids are now my source energy, and now I shall be dependent on them? And then you're literally manifesting your own aging, you're literally manifesting your own depletion. And so Spirit's saying, you are source energy creating. And in times of old, the kids would leave the village, leave the homestead for hundreds of years, because back then we lived for hundreds of years, because back then we didn't decide that now your children are looking after you and then manifest your aging and deterioration. Humanity manifested its own aging and its own aging becoming shorter and shorter and shorter, because as soon as you reach a certain point, then you sort of give up on life, and now it's time for me to chill and not do anything. And so you've decided, you've done learning, you've done doing everything. And that's because in the past you were learning on a different information. You were learning with the knowledge given to you when you were born. So you were learning, you were creating absent you. That is why you're over it. And Spirit's saying, don't be over it now, because now you've literally begun creating within your truth, within your essence. There's so much more. What you've achieved right now is lovely, but it's literally breadcrumbs in comparison to that which you are now going to experience. And I'm also receiving, not only in that kind of frequency, but also in almost a settling. It's okay, this is interesting. For some of you, I feel this is also geared to sexuality, and the Lovers card coming through to resonate, in that you're almost, for the longest time in your upbringing, you had decided you were a certain way because that's what society deemed normal. And it's not that you were denying. I do not feel this is a person who is who maybe identifies as being gay or lesbian and then has been I suppose, as one calls it, in the closet, and has pretended to be heterosexual or into coma. It doesn't feel like that frequency. It feels like you are a person who, or maybe so. It's you have you were happy to settle being something you were not because it was almost easier. It wasn't that it wasn't that you were unhappy. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It feels more of a fluidity, not so specific. It doesn't feel like you're denying your truth entirely. It's as if you were quite fluid. Perhaps you don't really identify with sexualities, don't really identify with gender, but because of your upbringing, it was just normal for you. It was just easier for you then to just have a gender and have a specific sexuality, and you've almost made it your norm, and you've made it your comfort zone, but you're not really, you're satisfied, but because this is the Nine of Cups energy, so you're satisfied, but it's not really filling any. It's Spirit saying there's so much more to you. Expand more. Don't live in fear. Allow yourself to explore the different sexualities. Allow yourself to explore the different gender frequencies. Allow yourself to explore more of you. Don't decide, well, this is it works, it's people are happy around me. Stop letting other people, external people, to influence your happiness. You are your happiness. Allow you to be the determining factor to the truth of you. And anything else? This is so it applies in so many different ways. So basically, wherever you've decided, and you know it, to the core, each of you are feeling in your life where you want to do more, but you've decided, maybe it's just best if I just stay here, or what's the point, or is it really worth it? And Spirit's saying, yes, it's worth it. It's time for you to really live your dreams and allow yourself to fly beyond what you believe is acceptable, or I feel it's a very meh. You're settling for meh. Okay, this might as well. And Spirit's saying, why would you do that when you have extraordinary brilliance and powerful and wow FES experiences ahead of you? Why would you then decide meh? And then here we go, the Lovers card. This is you simply, this is what happens. You see, now you are allowing yourself to expand forward. So now you're co-creating with the divine feminine, divine masculine energies in harmony, co-creating with Spirit. You're finally doing that which is aligned with the love of you. And that's why I'm feeling like I feel you've been learning that energy. Some of you still needed to hear this message because some of you are still holding yourself back. But for the majority, this is where you felt you were, and you have been doing the lessons to come to this beautiful blending of you creating within your truth, within the harmony of you. And this is allowing a lot of you to, this week, I'm really feeling this. Some of you are really aligning to your twin flames, your soulmate energies. So somebody from your past might come back, Leo, offering you a cup of love, saying, it was just, and it feels like these relationships were not, it wasn't that it was it ended badly, the timing was wrong, or it just didn't work out, or you were dating and then it just somehow fizzled out, and that was because you were learning lessons on a deep soul level. Your soul contract was to see each other. You see how this card looks, to the depths of your soul, to the truth of you. You had to really do the inner work before you could come into union. And so now that you've both done the inner work, you're coming back, and it's interesting message I received is some of you are actually angelic beings, and so it's or your angels are assisting to bring you together. Anyway, so in this connection, you are really how can I say this? You've done the work, you've done the soul contract. So now the person's coming back and saying, or you have the confidence now to go to that person and say, look, I want to give us a go. I really want to see how we can make this happen. I've realized you're the one that I want. Life is not the same without you. And for others, this is for singles out there who you haven't met this person. You're simply coming into contact. Some of you, not all of you, some of you are still preparing for this. You're still going through the work to prepare to meet your twin flame. But some of you who are ready, somebody's coming into your life, or you're going to meet someone and they completely blow you away. They're perfect. It's everything. They're just you. It's a mirror of you. It's just, it feels good. And for those of you in existing relationships, you have done the work and you're just elevating. You are elevating. You are increasing. You are rising in your frequency. So the relationship is going to a whole new level, sacred. The sacred geometry really reminded me of some activations happening. You're coming to these beautiful activations where you're both now leveling up onto a whole new level, a whole new frequency in your relationship. And also those who are meeting for the first time, or who are reconnecting, it's bringing powerful activations now again to the soul space. You activate each other to higher frequencies of being, of evolution, of learning on a soul level. And it's very powerful. So, and that is why Spirit's saying there's so much more. Don't settle for less. There's so much more if you allow yourself to be more. And it allows you here to now participate in your fullness, as now you're allowing yourself to be in your clarity. You are the frequency of yellow, and you're no longer trying to be blue, you're no longer trying to be purple, anything else. You enjoy the frequency of yellow, and you're allowing yourself to express yourself in your truth. This then allows all the other frequencies who wish to co-create with you in their own truth to come through. And you're co-creating, having a beautiful blending of your energies, but you're remaining true to who you are. And this is where you are shifting to, where you are honoring the truth of you, and you are co-creating with others within the truth of you. As such, you are co-creating, you are attracting those who are remaining within their truth. And it allows a beautiful union of souls. This is you reconnecting with your soul tribe, with your soul family. So not only are you connecting with your soul, are you connecting with your soul mate or your twin flame, and not only are your existing relationships shifting up to that next level, all your relationships are doing so. So friendships, family, colleagues, all of your relationships are leveling up to where you are simply honoring the truth of you. And it's really beautiful. It's powerful. A very powerful week for you, Leo. You're simply, I feel you leveling up. It's you said, okay, this is great, but there's so much more. I'm not going to settle for less. And you're simply moving on. And those of you who are still in this energy, you're really feeling a powerful activation which pushes you, which energizes you into wanting more, into desiring more. And it's almost as if you now have the courage to take on your truth. And here with Beyond Illusion, you're really coming to the understanding of your power. You're releasing the illusion. You're releasing the illusion of, well, this is it. This is life. I'm just going to settle for this. Oh no. You understand there's so much more, and you're releasing the illusion. You're coming to this beautiful transformation. Your third eye is open. Look at you. Look what a beautiful divine cosmic being you are. I feel a lot of you definitely are star seeds, are not from this realm, are angelic beings here on earth. You come here to do the healing work, and you're really coming into the truth of that this week. You're coming to an activation of it. Again here, as I felt here, you're coming into soul connections which are activating you to a higher level of being. And you are transforming into this beautiful butterfly. You're really seeing your clarity, you're seeing your power, you're seeing your divinity this week, Leo. You're really feeling your power. It's as if another layer to you is being unraveled. And the more you keep thinking, there mustn't be, this is it, I'm done. Spirit's like, no, and one more layer. Oh, I'm done. Okay, another layer. Oh, I think I'm done. Another layer. You're never going to get it done. This is an eternal journey. You're forever expanding. You're forever becoming, Leo. Remember, you There was a lot of, you had to drop a lot of vibration. Some of you who are coming through, who are not from this realm, had to drop a lot of frequencies in order for you to assist humanity rise. And now that we are in this 5th dimensional frequency, we're now remembering all of us. So there's quite a lot of shift, and it's eternal, because remember, you are, as long as you are here alive, you are forever now becoming more and more and more, until you're ready to then ascend into your next dimension. So as you're here, you're going to keep shifting. So allow yourself to be formless. Allow yourself to be infinite. Don't settle for less. You're really breaking free of this. And I feel a lot of you really, this was like you were really, really satisfied, Leo. You were either very popular, or you were like the CEO of a company, or literally this is like you have retired, you have this beautiful mansion on an island somewhere, and you're just living it, and you thought that's it, and you realize no, there is so much more, and you're just simply allowing yourself to have more. And those of you on the other flip side who have given up, who's like, oh, what's the point, nothing is working out, nothing is coming through for me, I'm simply just going to give up. Spirit's like, nope, there's so much more. And you're also coming into your becoming. So whoever you are, whatever your situation is, you're simply coming to more discoveries of you, unraveling more layers of you, more truths of you. And I feel it's very sacred, it's very divine energy. This is very powerful activations, very powerful activations. So really ground your energies. I did Cancerian before you, Cancer's reading, and they also have upgrades coming through. I felt that with their reading. So you're also receiving quite a lot of upgrades, a lot of downloads from your higher self, from your collective, from spirit, from the angelic realm this week, Leo. So really be open to receiving. You are evolving, you are becoming once more, you are ascending again this week. And it's very, very powerful. And I feel it's really allowing you a lot of love, because that's what I'm really feeling. It doesn't feel overwhelming, it doesn't feel too much. You're simply coming to such a beautiful love, and it releases falseness. With the politics card I see here, this very sweet and happy and friendly, and this very deceptive and manipulative, both the same. And the snake coming here, devious, but now the snake is releasing and shedding the skin and coming more to its authenticity, more to its divinity, to the divine snake of transmutation, healing, not being covering, not reducing, but revealing. And here you're also releasing all masks. The happy, yeah, everything is okay, yay, 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 fakeness, and even the deceptive, deceiving, manipulative. You're releasing all coverings of you. You're done with this. You understand that the only person you're cheating is you. The only person who's missing out is you. You're not cheating anybody else but you by living a false life, by not allowing yourself to be in your truth. And you're really coming to the understanding of that. I like this snake as a rattlesnake, and it's showing this little vibrational, and I feel like you're coming to the awakening, like warning signs have been saying, this is not right for me, this is not okay. You've been feeling it for the longest time, that this is not who I want to be, this is not the life for me. And you're really coming into a releasing of the illusion, releasing of this pretending to please others, and you're really coming to this empowerment of truth, of love, of co-creation at its best within your divinity, and transforming and shifting to a whole new you, a whole new evolved evolution of you. A very powerful week, Leo. Wow. Let us pull some tarot. The lovers with the lovers. Okay, Spirit's really confirming this connection, so I'll come back to that to see what else Spirit wants to. And it's a bit of a shock. I feel that it's like things are just falling into place for you. Three of Cups. This participation, these people, these energies, really a lot of fun, a lot of celebration. I love seeing that. And the Queen of Wands, here you are, that Leo energy coming through. At the bottom, oh yes, look at that, the King of Swords. You're simply in your clarity, in your truth, no longer in this hiding, deceiving. You've completely released it. You're in your truth. You're honest and open with yourself. You're being your honest self. You're being your truth. You're no longer lying, no more deception, no longer pretending for others. You're simply in your clarity, in your truth this week, Leo, and it's revealing great love and happiness and empowerment for you as you're simply upgrading and shifting to new levels of divinity. Okay, so here we go. The Lovers card ×2. So if that's not a confirmation for you, I don't know what is, Leo. You're really simply coming to a whole new shift in frequency in relationships. Some of you definitely meeting your twin flame or your soulmate this week. Some of you definitely reconnecting with someone from the past where the timing was just off. It was just not the right time for you to be, and now it simply is, because one or both of you have now done the work to release restriction, to release limitation, to release the whatever it was that you had feared or that you had decided would not allow the relationship to be, or whatever you needed to learn individually before you could come into union has been repaired and healed, and now you're ready to come into union. Existing relationships, you're definitely simply reconnecting with spirit. Your relationship is just leveling up into a whole new level of love, a whole new level of happiness. You're simply just shifting and you're activating each other and you are just falling in love all over again. It's such a beautiful romantic feeling. Even if you've been together for 20 years, it feels like you're nervous again. I'm feeling the butterflies again. You just, who are you and what happened to you? You feel completely new. That's because you've released all these coverings. You've released all the ideas of marriage, the ideas of partnership, the ideas of relationship. And now you're finally in the truth of you. You've released the illusion. Now you're in the truth of you. And so when you see each other, you're seeing each other through brand new eyes. You're seeing each other through your souls. Your souls are now in clarity. You've released all the coverings to the soul of you. So it's a whole new, complete expansion of the loving relationship you are in. And those singles who are to meet their twin flame, goodness, you're completely blown away by this new being. It's just, and a lot of you had almost given up. You had thought, well, maybe love is not for me. I'm just going to do my thing and just be on my own. I'm just going to settle. What's the point? I've tried, but everybody's just not for me. And now all of a sudden you see this person and it's like, wow. It almost shocks you. It almost freaks you out a little bit because you're just not expecting this being and they're not expecting you. So you're both quite taken aback, but you just know and you feel the connection instantaneously and it's just there. Once you meet, you just know it's on. And it doesn't feel rushed. You take your time with this relationship, but you already just know this is the person. And it just feels so effortless. It feels just so effortless. Of course, you'll have your lessons like all relationships does, but it's a different frequency. And here, I really feel whatever you are, how this allowing of yourself, this reconnecting with your twin flame or your soulmate, this participation with other soul tribes and this illumination of you releasing all the masks, you're really feeling happy, you're feeling joyous this week, Leo. It's a really beautiful energy of you celebrating yourself, you really celebrating life, celebrating you, celebrating with others, joyous, happy, a frequency of delight is what I'm feeling. Oh, I love that, a frequency of delight. And you're really just enjoying and celebrating the expression of life. You're really, really having fun. And I know a lot of you might be in lockdown. You're thinking, what are you talking about? How on earth am I going to meet this person? Or what do you... Where there's a will, there's a way. And Spirit has a very powerful will. So trust me, there will be a way. You be open. Don't let separation, don't let restriction, don't let anything limit your life experience. Be open. You never know how things work out. You might simply be outside watering your garden and somebody's just crossing the street or just walking by or jogging by or however it might be, and wow. And you never know. It could be online, it could be social media, a friend of a friend sending you a message. You never know. So just be open. Be open. Much is happening for you. And I feel beautiful participation. I really feel like a wonderful, almost like a business opportunity or a job opportunity, something being offered to you. because of one past work you've done, a beautiful blessing being bestowed on you, upon you, or because of somebody viewing and seeing you in your truth, now offering you a new experience and brings you lots of joy. So be open, because here you are as the Queen of Wands, Leo. This is the divine feminine energy. So all of you have this energy within you. However you identify or don't identify, you simply have divine feminine and masculine energies within you. It has nothing to do with gender. It's about your receptive and action energy. I'll always keep saying this in case there are new people watching. So those of you who know this, understand that I'm repeating it for those who are perhaps new on this journey and they're still identifying with gender or divine feminine masculine energies as a gender thing. Those are divine energies which allow you to create, to co-create within your truth, receiving your truth, and then taking action within your truth. And here we are in the receiving of your truth, and you're passionate. So whatever opportunities are coming through, this relationship that comes in, a lot of passion. It sparks. You're feeling creative. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling intuitive. And these upgrades are really leveling up. I really feel a lot of magical ability. Some of you being open to channeling, to tarot, to divination, to healing, to other beautiful experiences. And those of you who already have been activated, who are already healers, who are already using your gifts and your abilities, another upgrade. So really be open to expanding your practice, to expanding your creative skills, to expanding your abilities to a whole new level. Spirits really, I feel a huge leveling up for you this week, Leo, as you're really letting go of the past and letting go of everything that denies you your truth. And you're really coming to the centering of you. Really powerful. Okay, I'm just going to pull. I've got these beautiful sand stone statue, little mini statue carving. I don't know how to call them. I have to come up with a name. I'll come up with a name for them. Maybe if one of you have a name for them, you can let me know. Because they're really runes, but they're more little totems. I don't know. It'll come to me. But I'm gonna pull some to see. Ooh, okay. So look at you. This beautiful little wise, almost gnome or magician. And that's what I'm feeling. A lot of magic. Oh, yes. A lot of you really coming to the empowerment of magic. I feel a lot of your spiritual abilities, a lot of your psychic abilities, empathic abilities, activations. Oh, yes. I'm really feeling a lot of activations. So very magical. A lot of you are very magical and powerful and you do not know. So some of you are going to really be awakened to this. So you're going to begin channeling or begin having vivid dreams, premonitions, divination, begin really expanding your empathic and your mediumship abilities, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of those. Just simply just coming into this beautiful understanding and expansion of you, connecting with your higher realms, connecting with your angelic realm, coming to the revelation that you are an angelic being on earth, or that you are a galactic being on earth, or that you are that you've been a high priestess, a high priest, a shaman. I just feel you are just evolving. You're coming into this understanding of your multi-dimensional self on all levels, especially in these beautiful relationships, activating you to higher levels of you. Wow. It's really powerful. I'll put you on the side so we can see you. And oh yes, I always feel that this beautiful a fox, is it a horse, is it a wolf? I always feel a fox though, I don't know why. Could be a horse. However you feel it resonates. You feel what you feel. A llama. Either way, I always feel fire energy with this beautiful being. A lot of fire. I always feel this is a wands energy. So I really feel, Leo, you're being empowered in your fire. You're passionate this week. A lot of love. Oh yes, a lot of passion this week. In your relationships, in your romantic relationships, singles, rekindling, or already existing relationships. A lot of fire, a lot of passion for your relationships and just for life in general. I'm feeling a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of very hot energies here, Leo. Wow. And oh yes, here a lot of wisdom. Looks like an elephant here. A lot of wisdom. You are releasing a lot of you're really releasing the past. You're coming to the shedding of you. You're releasing that which doesn't serve you, and you're coming to great wisdom about you, great wisdom about the past, great wisdom and understanding. You're very wise. You're a wise mage. You're a very wise being, Leo. And you're coming into the understanding of that. You're coming into some beautiful activations of your wisdom. And the statue is black, so I feel it was unknown to you. A lot of things unknown to you, hidden from you, or that which you denied yourself by not allowing yourself to be in your truth, now being revealed. And so it's unknowable. You had no idea just how powerful you are, and now it's coming to your attention, to your life experience. What a beautiful, powerful week for you, Leo. Blessed be.